Sorry, if I keep looking up, there's a jumping spider on the wall and
Oh,
Hudson's sleeping, and, like, I went to kill him, and then he was like like, he made, like he was walking, I brought up the shoe, and he, like, froze and jumped
You know
near
what you
me.
guys need is those Dyson mini vacuums where you can just suck it up.
suck it up.
We're good. We're good. We're
Oh, is
chilling.
the spider jumped?
It's a jumping spider, and
It's
it's
really
it's, like,
this
it's
is
right
really
there.
funny. This is really funny because like your whole aesthetic would be like, I'm gonna eat that spider. No, but you're like, oh, the spider.
Sorry, he's literally right there, he just turned and looked at me.
Yes.
Did it
It's
jump again?
it's on my BVB set list right now, you guys. This is the worst day of my life.
Well, do you have anything right now to catch it?
No! And if I squish it, it's gonna be squashed against the
You have a
BVB set.
cup?
Like the cup, piece of paper.
Go get a cup and a piece of paper and we'll take care of it.
Yeah, just like put the cup and then shimmy the paper like Ian's doing, and then just you open your window and throw it out.
We believe in you. Where the fuck did she go?
Sorry,
It's
you please have to
literally
like cliff me
above.
somewhere, like in the beginning or at the end.
It's
Whole sphere of spiders, proof right here or something.
It's above. It's above.
I love this.
Victoria, I mean, Niccole, come back.
This is cheap entertainment right here.
this is a he smells your fear.
I know. I'm trying not to show it. I just wanted to like completely update y'all. The spider has been confiscated from Hudson. He has taken the cup to the ceiling, put the paper over, and he's releasing it into the wild now.
Well, hello, everyone from RadioActive. I am Ian as your host today.
And I'm Victoria.
And welcome to RadioActive Podcast.
I guess then does that make me Ruth?
Yeah.
So I'm which one am I? I'm Ruth or I'm Niccole?
You're Niccole.
Niccole.
I'm Ruth.
Okay.
Damn. Know your own name. Come on.
Hey, listen, I could be a supermodel,
No, I'm Ruth.
dude.
This is getting too
I'll get
confusing now.
Wait,
Not
this
really.
is season 2 of your guys' show?
Yes. This
Oh
is
my god. Well, hi. Thank
first-
you for having us for
Yes.
your first episode for season 2. Thank you.
This is the first episode back of season 2. And we couldn't
Just to clarify, if I'm not Ian, I'm Ruth from BVB Army Hearts Stars.
And that's not
Oh,
Victoria,
it
that's
was
Niccole.
swapped. So I was Ruth and Niccole was Victoria.
Well, Victoria called dibs on me, which we're okay with. So
Yeah.
So that means I'm Niccole.
No, you're
Yeah.
Ian now. You are just Ian now.
now we're back to our original roles here.
Okay.
I'm
Back on the
I'm
rails
big
here.
fan,
As
you
we
know.
mentioned, this is the first season back of season 2, and we are joined by Ruth and Niccole from BVB Army Hearts. And today we are going to be counting down our top 5 favorite Black Veil Brides music videos. So I don't know who wants to go first. We can just start. I don't know if you guys
Are we starting like from bottom, like the like number 5 to our number top or top?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Go like
Okay.
number 5 to number 1 if you ordered them. If you didn't order them, that's okay too. But if you ordered them, yeah, go 5 to 1. Yes, Ian?
I would
Can I-
hope everyone ordered them.
Can I start with something real quick? Because I actually do
Yes.
have an announcement to make.
Yes.
Okay, so as we all know, my faithful companion, Mr. Porker, is with his son Bacon right now. However, we have a new addition to the family. My girlfriend got me a boo basket, and I would like to
Aw.
introduce Cool Uncle Big Sausage.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
Oh my god. How many
He's so
are we gonna have?
gangsta.
He's a gangster. Look at him, dude. Look at him. Look at this
Wow.
guy.
Dude, he's got fucking swag.
Victoria, what would I do if I just ship Ian on the holidays like thousands of dozen of squeaky pigs?
Oh my god, please. I'm on the fence about please do and please don't. Oh, that one
Noted.
sounds different. That one's got more of like a rasp. Damn.
That sounds like a fart.
Kind of does.
If you keep squeezing that, my dog's gonna hear that and look for it in the room. I don't have.
Who would like to go first with their first music video choice? Anyone? Any
I
volunteers?
nominate Ian.
Ian?
What?
I do.
Why?
too.
Why is
Ian.
All in favor of Ian, raise your hand. Ian, you go.
Isn't the old saying like for chivalry's sake, ladies first?
I know.
For radioactive sake, Ian first.
You're with us. Ian, you should know by now, when we come in, we're going to pick on you to go first. So go first.
All right. Aye. Okay. Well, I'm gonna start with number 1. And
Or
I
5.
think-
Start with
No,
5.
did you not listen? You
No,
start
Ian,
for 5 and
count
then
down.
you
It's
go for 1.
You save the most favorite one for last.
You have to save the last one for
Best
last.
for
So start
last.
5 and
Best
go
for last.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're starting in reverse order because listen.
Well-
I have a touch of autism. Okay, not everything kind of sticks right away.
That's
Kinda
okay.
goes in one ear and out the other.
That's okay.
All right. Bob Saget. Okay, hang on. Let me think about this for a
Please
second.
tell me you made a list at least.
Oh, I have the list. It's just right here.
Oh my God, I told you to write it down.
I have mine right here. I did my homework. Victoria, I did my homework. Do I get a gold star?
I don't have
didn't
any
do
right
my
now, but
homework.
I don't got
All
any.
right.
You can have this little
We're
duck.
gonna start with number 5, and I'll probably give it to Devil. I don't know why. I just think that like the audience going ape shit, and you see like all the guys on stage doing their thing and going bananas. I think that's really, really cool. They did that with Crimson Skies too, but I like Devil more because it reminds me of why I got into Black Veil Brides to begin with, is because you hear CC just like a wind up monkey on the drums, and you have this like awesome headbang, and I don't know. Devil's just really, really, really cool. So I like that one an awful lot.
Okay. Nicole can keep watching the spider, but Ruth, you want to go next?
Okay. My number 5. So this was hard to really pick the list because I got like my top 3, and then after that I was like, fuck. So no shade to anyone watching this, please. Thank you. So there are many good videos, but I would have to say number 5 would have to be both from the Legion of Black and the live concert Lost It All. Obviously that's one of my favorite songs from Black Veil Brides, and I was just so grateful for the Legion of Black to include that one, and then itself to get it remade into a concert video over at the UK with Lil Azar singing her freaking parts and everything, the confetti and stuff. Like that's like my dream. Like I was so envy of all those fans who attended that show and witnessed that. Like I was like, so it's a number 5. It's just beautiful.
I'm actually shocked it's your number 5.
I know. It's
I
hard.
figured that'd be number 1 for you.
Now I'm curious what number 1 is.
My number 5 would be The Legacy, because it's just such a like, I don't know, that video is just like fuels the rage, you know? Like there's fire, and then also like CC comes in, that first shot of CC, right? Like he just, like Ian said, you know, he's just like a wind up monkey on the drums. So that's gotta be my top 5. Not my like favorite, but that's a good top 5, or like number 5, I guess.
So my top 5 Black Veil Brides music video was not easy to pick. I almost picked The Legacy, but I actually went with When They Call My Name, just because I love that song in general. That song's probably definitely my top 10. And then I feel like it's also just such an underrated video. And I really like the fact that it kind of goes into like the black and white and the color aspect of it. And with it being like a live performance mixed with like a lot of oldies too.
I'd have to go rewatch that video. I think I've only watched that video once or twice. But like you said, it's such an underrated one. Like it's one that definitely doesn't come up as much when you like search the music videos. So
I'm trying to remember, have they ever played that live? Yeah. Did they play it live in the Resurrection tour, Niccole? Okay,
Asking Alexandria.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
I literally died when they played it.
That and Lost It All for me.
Yeah.
All right. Now we go to this 4th spot. Do we want to start? Do you want to go in reverse order? Like, should I start going to Niccole, Ruth, Ian?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay. What do I got here? Oh, this one's good. Number 4, Rebel Love Song. I don't know. I
Ah.
really enjoy that song in general. That's one of my top like 5 favorite songs probably in general. But I don't know. It just got like it's a fun song. They're behind that like is it like a music venue that they're like behind?
That's
So
what it
Movie
looks
or
like.
something,
Or a
yeah.
movie theater or something.
yeah,
it
movie
looks
theater.
like.
They got like
venue, yeah.
that billboard or whatever on like the theater that says like Blackville Bride.
Yeah.
Like that's just really cool. The whole setup of the video is super cool. And then they have like their Set the World on Fire makeup and yeah, I really like that video. So yes, Ian.
Ruth and Niccole, do you recall not long ago when we were in the cemetery with Andy's dad, hanging out, talking with everybody? For Rebel Love Song, that music video, I think he gave us like a little tidbit on it, how like it was in the upper 90s that entire day, and everyone was just like, dude, it is so hot. I'm like exhausted.
Oh, yeah, when he was discussing how that I do remember that the whole entire Rebel Love Song shoot, how it was just super hot and Andy was like sweating all of his makeup off during it.
Yeah.
That's when his hair became really moist and curly, like his natural curls.
Natural hair.
Okay. So my number 4 or my top 4, no, number 4.
Number 4.
That sounds right. Yeah. My 4th favorite Blackville Brides video is actually The Vengeance because I love that song. Okay, obviously every music video I love the song, but I love the purple aesthetic of it because I never thought Blackville Brides would ever involve the color purple in anything that they do. So I that's why I really like it. And it was so unique too, and it's a whole introduction with Lonnie that we got too.
4th one for me, so I'm kind of in the boat with you, is The Legacy. I almost put The Legacy for number 5 for me, but just how epic that was, and then hearing the backstory, and it was also a long day for them too because they were sweating, and then it had all that water on them, and then they got horribly sick the next day and everything. Like they went all out in that music video, and it was also kind of a fun thing with Cece, like how his childhood home was just miles away from the shooting or the junkyard wherever they were at, so that was kind of cool.
Okay, number 4, I'm gonna give it to Crimson Skies, the animated Crimson Skies, not the live action. So when that music video dropped, I looked at that and I'm like, that's really cool. That's like it's like a comic book or something, right? And you'd never really seen anything like it before with Blackville Brides. They didn't do a cartoon, which I thought was really, really neat. And then I like it kind of reminded me of Batman and the Joker, which of course, if you know Andy Biersack, you know, that's kind of on brand for him, right? Um, and the end of the music video for Crimson Skies, I was like, damn, he got away. Damn, they got him. He got. Blackbird got. It's a tragedy. It's a bummer.
Speaking of Blackbird, on the Torch video, did anyone else be like, "Oh my God, Blackbird's actually alive"? And then 2 seconds later, they actually just like blow up the whole like church.
No,
And
I
was
still
like,
think he's alive.
I think he's alive.
hope so.
He
I
has to
hope
be
so.
alive.
He has to be alive. He's like
But-
Jason Voorhees, he never dies.
But at the end of that video, I was just like,
We will never know now because they're
'Cause of the
done with that era
comics.
and the fucking Ascendium comic non-existing shop. Yeah.
so dumb.
We'll never
That's
know
like
the
something
truth.
out of a movie, dude. Like, you know that the protagonist isn't gone.
Can't
The
be.
theory is he got out before the casket got blown up.
Well,
I
okay,
do hope so.
that or hear me out, because Blackbird is a lot like the Crow, and even if he did get blown up, maybe it didn't actually blow him up, you know, because you can't kill the Crow. Well, you can. You have to harm the bird in order to harm him to take away his powers. So maybe it's kind of similar.
Maybe.
All right, here we go. We're gonna do.
And this is
Okay.
like-
All right, we're gonna do Saints of the Blood. Number 3.
Okay.
It was the first or second song from the Vengeance EP
The night.
where
Close enough.
I was like, "Whoa, this is pretty wild." It felt like a video game for some odd reason. Like, did you ever play? Any of you ever play Call of Duty?
Yeah.
It
Nazi
reminds me of
Zombies?
Residents of Evil or something.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking. It gives Resident Evil vibes.
Yeah, like you go and there are these skeleton zombie people and you have to like shoot them all. That's what it made me think of.
Yeah,
I
like
mean,
Black Ops.
yeah, like Black Ops, like Kino der Toten or Ascension or Shangri-La.
Yeah.
Some of the OG Call of Duty fans out there that really like zombies like I do.
All right, Ruth,
Third.
third.
All right. My third one is Coffin from Rebels EP. Coffin was my number one for the longest time until recent videos came out, but Coffin. I love Coffin and everything, just how Jinx started it and stuff, and then the whole aspect of like Andy saying goodbye to the old eras and stuff in the Coffin with the new era and stuff, and like all the Easter eggs, like you have the notebook and stuff, you have the girl from the Legion of the Black movie as one of the nuns, you got the Legion of Black mask and everything, like the whole concept is just like, it's like a funeral for the goodbye, set the world and reset She's Moon era, and welcome to the new and brand new eras of BVB.
Mhm.
And I love Andy's haircut, by the way, in that music video. I fucking love his haircut. I need that haircut back, please. That's the I want that haircut back. I love that haircut on him.
My number 3. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah. I was like, I lost it. No, my number 3 is actually Lost It All. I love the fact that Lost It All even got a music video, even though technically I know it has
music
its own,
video.
its own little music video, which is a part of a movie.
Mhm.
But I really enjoyed Lost It All. That song means so much to me, and I really love the fact, as Ruth said, that we got to actually see Lilith go on stage and perform that song with them. And I don't know. I just think seeing Lonnie in that video as well, and just seeing them perform on such a big stage too, it was really cool. It was a much needed video that we all needed.
Okay, my third. I'm gonna give it to Scarlet Cross. Because it was the intro to like the Phantom Tomorrow era. That was like the first video come out, and again, just the fire, like the backdrop that they had. It had the story going along with it to, like I said, start the Phantom Tomorrow. And yeah, I don't know, like, and then Andy was just looking extra spiffy in that video. He had the blonde hair, which I was like, oh my God, he dyed his hair blonde. Okay, so now we're at our second
Dos.
favorite.
Number
So we got
2.
2 more left. I guess I start this round. So my second one would be Crimson Skies, the like concert video. I don't know why. I'm a big fan of the concert videos, like the Lost It All one, the one for Devil. Like I just really enjoy seeing the different clips from different shows that they were at. And I think that was Ian that said just getting to see the guys like do their thing on stage and just go absolutely like crazy. So that's gotta be my second favorite, and also just because I love that song.
My second favorite Black Veil Brides music video is Fallen Angels. It actually used to be my number 1, but it has since then been replaced. I love Fallen Angels. That was literally my, like, I can't even explain it. I loved that music video so much. I felt like it just represented everything in my life at the time, being an angsty teenager. And I'm obsessed with like Fallen Angels stuff. So I just thought it was such a unique video. It was so cool. I watched it religiously. I loved everything that they did in it, and I even like, man, I wish that's a music video I wish I could have been a part of.
Yeah, that's a cool one. That one surprisingly didn't make my list at all, but yeah, honorable mentions in my list for Fallen Angels.
That was her second, and I'm like, you live Fallen Angels. You have a fucking Fallen Angels from Saints of the Undead. Should I change it now, Niccole? Should I take that back?
No, I love my Bustia.
Number dos for me, a two, is Saints of the Blood. I freaking love that music video. I don't get me wrong, the Vengeance is good too, but it's something about the Saints of the Blood, to seeing Andy and other guys kind of coming back with their war paint, just nostalgia moments, and I like how heavy it is. This environment, also the purple era too, and the video game where it isn't Resident Evil and stuff, like everything about that, I just like, we love. And again, yeah, sploosh respectfully, Andy. So yeah.
Number 2, I'm gonna give it to Bleeders.
Wow.
Because my girlfriend and I we were still living in our apartment, and we woke up. I got up early. I got up, I got my coffee made, I sat on the couch with my phone propped up, and I go, okay, I don't have to leave for work for like 20 minutes. I'm going to sit down and watch this. And my girlfriend and I woke up at the same time, got ready for work at the same time, and I go, hey, come take a seat right here with me, won't you? I want to show you something. And I looked at her and I go, shh, we're gonna watch this. We're gonna watch this together, you and me. And yeah, I mean, Bleeders, man. Let me tell you something, man. I tell you, Bleeders, that video is astounding, and it's just it's a groundbreaking achievement for Blackville Brides as a band. Like the what did me in is when he opens the box and it's all the guys, and I'm like, oh shit, that's pretty cool. I like that. I like that a lot. And they're rotating and they're doing their thing, and then very end, Andy, poor guy, he got just like Blackbird, he got, and he falls. And then he's just laying there like shit. I got.
God.
He
But,
got.
yeah, Bleeders, gangsterlicious indeed.
Yeah, Bleeders is cool. It was definitely like in production wise, like that was a pretty big step up.
Yeah.
To what like we're not that their other music videos aren't, but that definitely gave me more of like if anyone watching this like watches Falling in Reverse music videos, like just how like much more like the green screen effects are and stuff, like that was
Yeah.
definitely a big element in that. So
Yes.
all right, we are down to our top favorite, and Ian gets the honor to start. Why am I pointing this way? You're this way. Because my camera's flipped. I was going the wrong
It's
way.
flipped.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna give it to The Legacy, because Legacy is my favorite music video of all time. It will remain to be my absolute favorite without a doubt. Mostly because, I mean, dude, all the fire, the junkyard, the chain microphone. I just thought, as an angsty teenager sitting in my room in my bed, like, oh my god, this is so cool, man. Woo! This is so cool. And I would like, I don't know, man. That just takes me back to being in high school, just scrolling through all the Blackville Brides discography, scrolling through all the music videos and being like, I want to know everything about these guys. I'm going to eat, drink, sleep Blackville Brides.
Okay.
Wow. That was
And
something.
well, it was like, that's how it was in high school, man. When I first got into them, I'm like, holy shit, this is like the best ever. And then The Legacy, just forever and always, number one. Ever since I was a young string bean.
String bean.
Excellent.
You're so string
Ladies
bean, sir.
whatsoever. I struck out every time in high school.
Okay, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm
Okay.
good.
Top favorite.
Bleeders. I'm sorry. Like, Coffin was there for so long for me, but as soon as Bleeders came out, like, I was freaking out. I forced my boyfriend to watch it with me because I was obviously excited for everything. The set, the song, Lee's jackets on the guys and stuff, because I had no idea what the jackets were to look like. I think I was freaking out more than that. I was freaking out on everything. But Bleeders, just everything about it, the concept of the Sweeney Todd, the storyline, the production, holy fucking god, the production was on point and everything. Obviously the special effects, the music, but like everything about it was just amazing, and I always have that on repeat on my head and everything. So Bleeders.
My number one favorite Blackville Bride music video that has since then replaced Fallen Angels, is Bleeders. That music video is absolutely delicious, and it screams me, you guys.
Yeah, it does.
I'm all about the gore and the horror, and that was just straight up my alley. So it was everything that I didn't know I needed from Blackville Brides, and I'm so happy that I got it. And I just want to say, Andy needs a fucking Oscar for his acting because that shit was so damn good. I love that music video so much. That is one that I have on repeat all the time. It's honestly fantastic, and I do agree with what Ian and Ruth said about the green screen and the production. I think like it was such a different take for Black Veil Brides because everything I feel that they do for their music videos, they always have like this crazy setup, but never anything that's kind of more CGI-ish. So, and I think for their first time, that was it was just so well done.
My top favorite, surprise, surprise, is The Vengeance. Like Niccole had said, just like the whole purple era was really cool. And The Vengeance was the first song I heard by, not like the first song I heard by Black Veil Brides, but it was a song that got me into listening to them. It was the first video with Lonnie. And just the song in general is just so kick-ass. Like the guitars in that song are just crazy. And the shredding by Mr. Pitts is just ridiculous. So yeah, I love that song and love the video so much. And just like the setup, it's so basic. Like the set that they had for that video is so basic, but it's just, I don't know, it works. And sometimes less is more. And in that case, it definitely is. So Vengeance is mine for sure. Now we got one more thing. We're gonna pick a Black Veil Bride song that we wish had a music video. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
You want to? Okay.
A hunch.
So I really wish my favorite song of all time is Sweet Blasphemy. So naturally, I wish that they made a music video for that song because that song, it was just my anthem throughout life. It still is, but definitely in high school when you're an outcast for sure. And I think even if we got a music video next year for Sweet Blasphemy, I still think that they could pull it off and that the meaning that they could do behind it would still mean just as much now as it would back when I was a teenager. And I know that it would still mean so much to especially all like the newer kids that are finding Black Veil Brides.
Yep. Well, I feel like it was kind of the same thing with the Lost It All video because it was part of like the Legion of the Black movie, but then they just like kind of revamped it, right? And I felt like it, like you said, it probably like it meant probably as much as it did to people who were around when that song first came out. So I think that'd be really cool for Sweet Blasphemy.
I have a few. Number one is Stolen Omen. I feel like Stolen Omen has like such a villainous, like ominous tone to it the entire video. I always, given my learning curve, I have a pretty active imagination, especially when I'm listening to music. And in my mind, I would close my eyes and I would see like giant robots forming an army of evil and malevolence. And Andy, just like a director of like, go, storm, bring chaos and evil. And I'm like, that could work. Like Andy is just a conductor of wickedness and supreme evil, right? I don't know. Maybe
I think this needs to happen, and I really think Ian needs to direct this video.
You should just start working on the frames and drawing up the frames. That way we have a visual to see what it looks like.
Number two, Shadows Rise. That needs a video.
Yes, it does. I second that. I second that so much.
Well, I just remember, I remember vividly the song when I first heard it. We were in Florida. My dad's side of the family all flew out to Florida, right? And we got in late. And the Phantom Tomorrow just dropped. Like we landed in Florida, bam, Phantom Tomorrow. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I'll give this a listen while we're waiting for our rental car. And I'm bobbing my head. Blackbird comes on, Born Again. I'm like, this is nice. Very nice. That nice. And then Ruth got it. We get in the rental car and I'm slowly dozing off. I'm like, all right, the interlude just Spectres, the interlude. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna lay my head back, close my eyes. And then Shadows Rise comes on, and I'm like, oh, cool. And I'm like, ah, I'm awake. 100% needs a video. And again, this active imagination, I could just see like a hurricane, a whirlwind of red and black smoke, and then in the middle is the guys playing their instruments, and then we have like, I don't know, like a bunch of people tying Blackbird up and carrying him on their shoulders and like going to
Why?
execute him or something.
Wow.
Very creativity, Ian. Thank
That
you.
is wow.
Those are the only two I could think of off the top of my
Okay.
head, but
Well, that's
there we go.
perfect.
Well, this is no surprise to anyone who knows me. Blackbird.
Mhm.
Lost It All's already been made twice, so I'm happy about that. But Blackbird, I freaking love that song. I would love a music video for that song. I almost feel like if they were ever going to do that, it would probably happen after the Torch series, where it's just like Blackbird has survived. He's recovering, he's healing, he's getting ready for the final battle with Nine and stuff, and then just like the lyrics and everything, and just like him, like, you know, Blackbird's also imperfection in person. Like, he makes mistakes and he's also has his flaws, so it just shows us recovering, like he's looking up to the sky and stuff, and like you will also become a Blackbird. He's getting all his other minion Blackbirds to come and join the battle for the final battle against Nine. So I love that song. I need that song.
I love that song too. We got the matching tattoos. Not matching tattoos, but like
Yeah,
the
we got
Blackbird
Blackbird.
tattoos.
Yeah.
We got Blackbird tattoos. Okay, I got two. So one is Blackbird. So I agree with Ruth. Like that, everything you said is kind of like exactly what I was thinking with the video. Second one,
Yes.
I just think it'd be really cool because I like the song. It's Beautiful Remains. I've always loved that song. And I think that has potential to be like a super cool music video. I don't know, like I don't have as crazy of a mind as Ian, so I can't really like come up with a whole story. But I don't know, I can just like kind of picture like certain elements and just, I don't know. I think it'd be a cool video to make. And yeah, I mean, they did the re-recording of We Stitch, so like, why not? Why not do it?
That's true.
Okay, Victoria, hear me out, because you said Beautiful Remains and you're like can't really picture like the music video, but you could picture elements. What if, okay, hear me out, you guys. What if Beautiful Remains is music video, since it was originally going to be called Funeral in Flames? I mean, come on. It could really be based with the funeral in flames. We can just go from there.
Okay, I
Wait,
was low-key thinking the same thing, but then I'm like, maybe I'm stupid and the song actually wasn't supposed to be called Funeral in Flames. So like, I don't want to say anything because I'm like, I don't want to say,
Yeah,
stupid.
right.
But
It's like,
yeah, like they could so do like a kind of like a funeral kind of setting thing and then just, yeah, go from there. Really,
Right?
at that point, you can do whatever you really want. Ian, yes, you raised your hand.
okay.
You can raise it down
I was like,
now.
what just happened?
What just happened?
Here we go. There we go.
What the fuck did you just say?
Clearly, Ian's been living
What?
under a rock.
No,
He did not know
Funeral,
about
Beautiful
This is
Remains.
no surprise. Yeah,
You're talking
this
about
is no
Funeral in Flames.
surprise. Yes, I live under a rock. I didn't know who Harambe was until somebody told me he was a gorilla.
That's sad.
What's going on here?
Beautiful
Funeral in
Remains.
Flames?
Yeah, it's supposed to be called Funeral in Flames.
What?
Yeah, that was like its original title
Yeah.
before they changed
That
it.
is such a gangster-licious
I
name
mean,
for a
Andy's kind of said
song.
it here and there. Like, Andy really is like Crowns of Thorns was supposed to be something else. I can't remember on the top of my head.
Yep.
That's so
Anyway,
I have it.
I know. I just forgot.
right
I have it
here.
too, but I forgot the original name that was Crowns of Thorns, and then they changed it to Crowns of Thorns. So
I recorded it. I screen recorded
Crowns
it.
of Thorns. Crowns of Thorns. That would be another epic music video I would
Crown of
like to,
Thorns,
because I
yeah.
love that song too from 4, their self-titled, because like everything about that song and what I think it means and stuff, and I interpret it. I would love to see a music video for Crowns of Thorns. So I guess that's my second one.
Yeah, that's bugging me now too, what that song is supposed to be called.
It's cool.
Yeah, I swear I'm scrolling as fast as I can.
What was it?
I know. I just can't
Oh,
remember,
no.
and I'm just like,
Oh,
he
here, it'd be
posted it.
easier if I go to my videos. The lonely ones.
The
Right.
lonely ones. Okay.
The lonely ones.
Yes. Yeah, that'd be another cool like video. Crown of Thorns would be cool. There's too many. Just I think every song should have to have a mandatory music video for it.
Oh god, that would be
Yes,
so many,
please.
but it would be so worth it.
Or just like do another like I think the Phantom Tomorrow should have like did another they should do like another Legion of the Black for the Phantom Tomorrow. Just the whole album.
Yes.
have a whole.
Well, no, they
like-
totally
They
should,
have done
especially
part 2. They should have followed through.
Well, what other things in the industry they could.
Yeah, I don't know. Granted, I have no idea what the hell happened, but
Well, I think that concludes our episode today. Any final thoughts or statements needing to be made?
Can't think of anything on the top
Y'all
of
are
my
good?
head besides the fans who are going to Devil's Night. Enjoy it.
Yes.
oh hell yeah, dude, that's so tight. Let me
Mm.
tell you, Creeper rocks. They're awesome.
Yeah.
They're so
they're
cool.
dope.
That concludes our episode for today. Thank you, Ruth and Niccole, for joining us. This was fun finding out what your guys' favorite music videos were. Like I said, there's so many good ones. So hard to put your feet down. I swear to God.
Always a joy coming to Radioactive.
Yeah, it's a different world over here for
It is a
sure.
different world.
I
But-
love it. We never know what we're gonna get.
Never, never. You always
Yeah.
keep us on our toes.
Hey, trust me, I never know what we're gonna get either. So it's a surprise to us. But
Only
yeah,
Ian knows.
yeah, only Ian knows what is ever gonna happen. But yeah, thank you guys for joining us today. This was a lot of fun.
Of
Thanks for
course,
having
thank you
us.